Well, good morning, folks. Going to have some fun up here in Vermont today, and this chilly day. We're going to do a little bit more cooking, holiday cooking stuff. Oh, I scratched my head. There was a lady on there that told me I shouldn't scratch my head on video. Gee, glad it wasn't my ass. Well, anyway, I'll do my best. I'll put my hat on. How's that? When you get to be 75, you scratch. Like it or not. There. Now if I scratch my head, it's protected. So with that all said, like I say, we got some more snow yesterday. I went out and got some groceries for the month. I usually only go up there once a month. Don't particularly care about shopping, so I try to do it all in one time. Spent about $264, and that should go me the month. You know, I'm on a very tight budget, so I really have to not get what I want, but get what I need. So, in this I need it. So, I happen to get to make these popcorn balls. I want to make them just like my mom did years and years ago. I'm going to use some of this plantation blackstrap molasses. Now I used a good 12.5 ounces or so of that. It's in the cup there. We're going to need about a cup and a half or so of water. I got some light brown sugar, and there's about a cup and a half or so there. I have some baking soda. A good healthy tablespoon of that. I got some vanilla, and I got a whisk of vinegar to put in there, and I got a stick and a half of butter, which is about 3/4 of a cup or so. And we need to take and use one of these doodads. It's one of these candy thermometers, because we want to get the temperature up to 234. That's called the soft stage of candy. And once it gets up to 234, I'll add in the butter and the vanilla. But those will be the last things to go in. And I got over here, I don't know, 4 or 5 quarts of popcorn. So this can be time consuming, so I won't probably film the whole darn thing all the way through. But at least enough you get the idea. So, like I said, I've got about 12 ounces of molasses, about a cup and a half of water. Brown sugar is about a cup and a half. About a teaspoon, or less than a teaspoon of, about a half a teaspoon of vinegar. Baking soda, there's a healthy tablespoon there. I got a stick and a half of butter, and we got, I don't know, close to a teaspoon of vanilla there. So let's get started. Now I'm going to move this and maybe move you over a little closer. Don't want to spill everything. I can take care of this. Make more room. I love molasses. Oh yeah, molasses is good for you. And take care of the baking soda. That should do it. There, you can see my pot. Ain't got a pot to, but I won't say the rest. So we're going to add in the, I need one of my stirry dinglings here. Yeah, this one's my favorite. We'll get that in. We'll dump in this molasses. Make sure we get it all in there. Yep. We all used to partake in this, either making the balls or stuff like that, and used them for Christmas tree decorations, and Christmas Day we got to eat them all. We didn't have money for fancy decorations, so we made our own out of stuff we had. Plus it was a fun activity. Everybody should learn how to cook and do stuff when they're little, you know. It's a good trait to have, because you never know when you're going to have to be alone and do it yourself. But there's nothing wrong with doing it yourself anyway, even if you got a companion. It's fun to cook. Show your stuff. We're going to turn this on medium heat to begin with here. Kind of my dissolving stage. Add in my brown sugar. Going to add in my water. This should be enough, plenty to cover all the popcorn that I'm going to make. And the baking soda is going to go in there. Now you can add cream of tartar if you got it, but you know I don't have any, so I'm just going to have to leave it out. Yeah, that's okay. Now we'll stir her up a little bit and get her mixed in. Doing this, you dissolve all your sugar. It turns it kind of a milky color, kind of a dark tan chocolate. Nothing like that aroma though. Oh, that stuff's good. Not good for the waistline though. Need something to set things on. That's going to work. I'll wash that later. And when she start to boil, I'll turn her back on. Well, right now it's 147. We want 234. She's bubbling. $177. Not like boiling syrup, but you go beyond the consistency you need for popcorn balls, because you need to get it into the candy stage. In syrup, you don't do that. You can it at a lower temperature than the 243. close to 200. Put in one little bit of the butter to calm it down a little bit so it doesn't go over the top. That knocked it down quite a lot. You used to do the same thing when you were sugaring. If you'd have a little milk there and you'd throw some milk on it, and it would calm that fire down so it didn't go over the pans. I'll come back when it's at 240. Okay, I got to that candy stage. Took it off the heat. Just keep it stirred a little bit. Got it up to about 250, 255. So that's the candy stage. Move you back here. Back to where you belong. Now this is very, very hot, so you have to be careful with it. I ended up using one of these because it was easier to read than the candy one. So, you know, I like to keep it stirred a little bit while it's cooling down. So my smoke alarm doesn't like it. I'll go get that fixed. Whoops. All you do here is you just add your popcorn in and stir it in. It's still pretty hot, so I'm gonna let it cool down there for a while.